There's a moment, a very specific moment, when an intelligent person looks at someone they've known for years and thinks, I don't think I actually know you. Not out of anger, not out of drama. Just a quiet, cold click somewhere in the back of the mind. That click is the beginning of the end of a lot of friendships. And almost nobody can explain what caused it. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that click is, through one woman's story. Her name is Maya. She's at a dinner with 4 people she's called friends for 6 years. Someone tells a story. Everyone laughs. Maya laughs too, half a second too late. She's not slow. She's watching. She's noticing that one of them only laughs when the story makes someone else look small. She's noticing that another one keeps glancing at his phone, waiting for his turn to talk, not actually listening. Nobody else at that table sees it. Maya sees all of it. And that night, without saying a word to anyone, something in her quietly shuts a door. That door doesn't slam. It never does. Intelligent people don't announce their exits. They just stop opening certain doors again. And by the time anyone notices they're gone, they've usually been gone for a while already. Here's what almost nobody realizes about someone like Maya. The distance isn't the disorder. The distance is the diagnosis. It's the result of something her brain figured out that everyone else's brain is still too busy, too polite, or too comfortable to figure out. So what exactly did she figure out? Let's start there. The first shift is what we'll call the replay effect. Most people experience a conversation once, live in the moment, and then let it go. Maya replays it. That night, lying awake, the dinner runs again in her head, except slower now, with the sound turned up on the parts that felt slightly off. That's not overthinking. That's pattern building. Every replayed conversation adds one more data point to a growing map of who someone actually is, underneath what they say. And once that map has enough data points, it stops being a guess. It becomes a certainty. Over the following weeks, Maya's map starts filling in fast. It shows her the coworker who only compliments her in front of their boss. It shows her the sister who calls exactly when she needs a favor and never otherwise. It shows her the boyfriend who says, I'm proud of you, in a tone that somehow makes her feel smaller instead of bigger. Here's what almost nobody talks about. This isn't cynicism. Cynicism assumes the worst about everyone equally. This is something sharper as its accuracy. And accuracy, once you have it, is very hard to unsee. Which brings us to the second shift in Maya's life, and this one surprises her more than anything else. It's not about other people at all. It's about energy. One Friday, Maya turns down a party for the 3rd week in a row. Instead, she spends the night alone with a book, and somewhere around midnight, she realizes 2 hours have disappeared without her noticing. She hasn't felt that kind of ease in a crowded room in years. That scares her a little at first, because we're taught that wanting silence over company means something is wrong with us. It doesn't. Cognitive researchers have found that people who process social information more deeply, reading tone, subtext, body language, burn noticeably more mental energy in group settings than people who process socially on the surface. Translation. Some brains work harder in a 5-minute conversation than others work in an hour of solitude. When Maya starts avoiding group hangouts, she isn't avoiding people. She's avoiding a bill she can no longer afford to keep paying. Now here's a twist most people never see coming. You'd think the smartest move would be to just explain this to people. Maya tries exactly that. She tells her closest friend gently, I just need some space right now. It's not about you. It backfires immediately. Because her friend doesn't hear I need space, she hears, you're not enough for me anymore. And that single miscommunication cost Maya a friendship she actually wanted to keep. So Maya learned something the hard way. Some truths are better shown through consistency than explained through words. She stops announcing the boundary. She just quietly becomes the person who shows up less, replies slower, and somehow seems fine about it. That calm isn't coldness, it's armor. Let's slow down for a second because there's a turn in Maya's story that changes everything I've just said. Over the next 3 years, Maya keeps cutting people off. Old college friends, a cousin she used to be close to, a work friend who always forgot to invite her to things. By year 3, Maya has maybe 2 people left in her life. And one night, sitting alone in her apartment, she realizes something that scares her far more than the dinner ever did. She isn't relieved. She's lonely. Genuinely, painfully lonely. Here's the part almost every video like this skips. Filtering people isn't automatically healthy. It's healthy when it's built on clarity. It's dangerous when it's built on fear. Maya hadn't been protecting her peace anymore. Somewhere along the way, she'd started avoiding the risk of being hurt again. And there's a massive difference between the two, even though from the outside they look identical. So how do you tell them apart? Here's the test almost nobody uses. Ask yourself if you're choosing solitude or defaulting to it because trying feels too dangerous. One is a decision. The other is a wound wearing a decision's clothes. Maya eventually rebuilds, not her old circle, a new one, smaller, but chosen this time instead of defaulted into. And that's the detail most people miss about someone who seems to disappear. The healthy version of that story doesn't end in isolation. It ends in selection. Those are two completely different destinations that just happen to look the same from a distance. Here's a line worth writing down, because it's the whole idea in one sentence. Loneliness is what happens to you. Solitude is what you choose. Everything in this video lives in the gap between those two words. Let's follow Maya a little further, because so far this has been about friends and family. What about success? 2 years later, Maya finally gets the promotion she'd worked toward since she started her career. And something strange happens almost immediately. The room doesn't stay the same size. It gets smaller, fast. Within 2 months of the promotion, half of Maya's rebuilt friend group has quietly drifted. Not because she changed. Because success is a mirror, and not everyone likes what they see standing next to it. The people who stay after her win tell her more about themselves than any conversation ever could. The people who vanish after her win were never really there for the real Maya in the first place. They were there for the version of her that made them feel comfortable. Here's what almost nobody realizes, until it happens to them. Growth doesn't just filter strangers out of your life. It filters people you loved out of your life too. And that's the part nobody warns you about. So let's go back to that dinner table, to the version of Maya laughing half a second too late. She wasn't becoming cold that night. She was becoming accurate, and accuracy, once it arrives, doesn't ask your permission before it starts rearranging your life. One dinner, one friendship, one promotion at a time. If there's one thing to take from Maya's story, it's this. You are not disappearing from people. You are appearing clearly for the first time to yourself. And some people simply can't follow you into that kind of clarity, not because they don't love you, but because they never had to see you this precisely before. So if you've been quietly stepping back from people lately, don't rush to diagnose yourself as broken or cold or antisocial. Ask the harder question instead. Are you protecting your peace like Maya finally learned to? Or are you hiding from risk like Maya did during those 3 lonely years? Only you know which door you're actually walking. Through that click from the very start out, the one where you look at someone you've known for years and think, I don't think I actually know you. That click isn't the ending of the story. It's the first sentence of a much better one. The one where you finally start choosing your people instead of just accumulating them. If Maya's story made you rethink someone in your own life, or maybe rethink yourself, subscribe. There's a lot more of this coming. And before you go, tell me honestly in the comments. Was there a specific moment, a specific dinner, a specific conversation where you felt that click? I'll be reading every single one. Until next time, stay accurate, stay honest with yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.